Okay, so I just found the fastest way to make money on YouTube. 2 months ago, I started this faceless channel in a hidden niche, a niche that I am about to reveal, and it's already made me close to 29,000 US dollars. And the best part is that this channel takes me 1 hour a day to run. Now, I've been running faceless channels for a while. As you can see, I've strategically placed my gold play button back there, as is the thing to do on YouTube these days. And I can safely say that right now, today has been the easiest time to start a channel from scratch, from 0 subscribers, and scale it to this kind of money all within just a few months. So in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how I did this entirely for free. I'll reveal the niche the channel is in, show you exactly how I found the niche and how to make the videos for this particular channel. That way you can just go ahead and copy exactly what I'm doing. Okay, now before I do get into step 1, I need to kind of cover something crucial here. So before we start, you need to have the right channel to start uploading videos to, otherwise you're not going to get any views, and a lot of people fall into this mistake. So every channel has a hidden trust score, and the higher the trust score of your channel, the more chance you have of getting impressions and views when you upload videos. And the channels with the highest trust scores are the ones that are at least 1 year old and have been used almost daily. So if you already have one of those channels, you're ready to go, and you can just skip to whatever timestamp I throw up on the screen. So basically just start a new YouTube channel under any Gmail account and just start warming it up for 2 weeks. That's going to bump up its trust score. And by warming it up, all I mean is just using it like a normal person every single day. So use your new channel to start watching videos, start liking, subscribing, making comments here and there, and just acting like a normal human. You're just trying to prove to YouTube that you're a real person. That's it. And after 2 weeks of doing this, your channel will be warmed up and ready for uploads, which brings us to the first step, and the one I'm sure you've been looking forward to, the niche itself. Alright, so instead of just giving you a top 10 list or whatever, I'm just going to show you the exact niche that my channel is in. Now, I'm not going to reveal the channel itself just yet, not to be secretive or anything, but just because exposing a channel like this one too early attracts too many one-for-one copycats. And this niche took me weeks to find, by the way, so once I reveal it, don't sit on it and get started straight away, because these opportunities don't stay hidden for long. Alright, so the niche is anthropology, and here's the channel that gave me the idea. So all I did was I went through this channel and I found opportunity. That's it. And what I mean by that is that first, their videos are dead easy to make. So if I just hover over one of their videos here, you can see that it's all just still images with a voiceover on top. So super easy slideshow content, and even with a bit of stock footage too. So because I'm lazy and I wanted things to be as simple as possible, this channel and the type of content they make is perfect for what I was looking to do. And second, if we go through their videos, the channel itself is actually getting a good baseline of views. So 70,000 views here after 6 days, 70,000 views here again, and even 200,000 views here after just 3 weeks. So people are watching this type of content and they want more of this type of content, but this channel is only uploading around 4 to 5 times a month, as we can see here. So that's when I found out that there was huge demand, but an undersupply of content. So my strategy was simple: do exactly the same thing as them, but upload 5 times a week instead of 5 times a month. That's it. And just to give my videos a little bit of an edge, you can see that all of their videos are around 10 to 20 minutes long. So on top of uploading 5 times a week, I also started making 20 to 30 minute videos, because YouTube loves 2 things: volume and watch time. So by uploading daily with more videos, I gave the algorithm exactly what it wants, which means it sends more viewers to my channel instead of this one here. And as you can see, it worked quite well for me. And this strategy is the same one that a member of my community used, and it worked for him too. He got monetized after uploading just 3 videos and made $15,000 in his first month on YouTube. By the way, if you do want to check out that community, you'll find a link to it below in the description. Alright, so here's exactly how I spend an hour a day creating these videos with the help of AI. The first thing you need is a really good script. And this is the part that most people skip, especially with videos as simple as this, and that's why their channel ends up failing. Because since the videos are so simple themselves, you need a way to stand out to give a reason for the YouTube algorithm to push an audience to your channel. Now, the whole point of a faceless channel is you want to get things up and running off the ground as soon as possible. You want to minimize that friction between finding your niche and uploading your first video. So rather than reinventing the wheel and trying to guess what's working, we just use more of what's already working on YouTube. So here's exactly what I did. First, find the most popular 3 videos in the last 6 months. Then just take the transcript from those videos for the AI to analyze. And to do that, all you need to do is click view transcript here in the description of any video, turn the timestamps off, and just copy and paste each script into a single document. And now I have 3 of their high performing scripts here that the AI can just analyze for me and tell me exactly why it's working so well. So once you've got your PDF, just chuck it into Claude and use this prompt. Analyze this script and break down the winning formula behind it, the hook style, structure, pacing, tone, and rehook patterns. Then when prompted, write me a 6,000 word script using the same formula, but for the topic I've given you. And by the way, the 6,000 words is so you can hit that that 30-minute range for your videos. It's usually around 2,000 words for every 10 minutes. So now that we know exactly how to write the perfect script, we just need a topic for our first video. Now, as for the topics themselves, remember, we're not trying to guess what works, we're just doing more of what's already working. So there are two ways you can do this. First, use an outlier from your competitors' channels and double down on the topics that have gone viral in the last 6 months. Or a second way, and a little trick I like to use, is just have the AI come up with topics for me. So to do that, just screenshot their most recent videos like so, and then just pop that screenshot into ChatGPT and just give it this prompt here. Based on the titles from this channel, focusing on the ones that performed better than others, what are some titles I can use for my next few uploads? Alright, so for the purpose of this video, I'll just stick to this one here, which sounds quite interesting. When prehistoric giants hunted us. So with our new topic ready to go, we'll just head back to Claude and give it our new topic, and then just wait for it to write our 6,000 word script. And just like that, we have an optimized script ready to go based on a channel that's already performing well with their videos. So we're already setting up our channel for success before we've even hit upload on our first video. Alright, so once you have your script, just throw it into 11 Labs and just choose whatever voice best fits the style of your channel. So just head to Studio, click New Blank Project, then Audio Project, then just head back to Claude, copy the script it just gave us, and throw it back into 11 Labs. Now, since the scripts are about 6,000 words, you may need to pay a little extra for some credits on 11 Labs, but it comes to around $20 a month. But if you compare that $20 to the amount of money your channel could potentially be making, it's basically a no-brainer. Okay, so now we have the title for our video, we have the script and the voiceover all done entirely using AI. And now we get to the fun part, or the fun part for me at least, which is where we make the magic happen by just turning everything we just got into a video. But this part needs to be done correctly in order for everything to come together the right way. So for the video editing itself, I just use CapCut. It's free to use, but more importantly, it's super easy to use. It's very beginner friendly. So if you don't have CapCut, just head to their website and download it for free over here. Then once you're in CapCut, this is the first thing you should see. So just come up here and hit create project. And the first thing we want to do on the left here is just import our AI voiceover, just so we have something to work with. So once that's in there, all we need to do now is drag that down onto our timeline. So this timeline area is where we're going to bring our video to life. So if we hit play, our video is just a blank voiceover right now. So now our job is to simply use AI images and stock footage to bring our video to life. Now, before we do this, we do want to make sure that our video will be set to the right resolution for YouTube. So just hit the ratio button here, then hit custom. And all we want to do is make sure that it's set to 1920 by 1080 and then just hit save. Okay, so for stock footage, I recommend using this website here, Pexels. And for AI images, you can use Polo AI entirely for free. You don't even need an account for this one. Or you can just head to one.google.com and get Google AI Pro entirely for free for 1 month. And actually using this free month is exactly what I did, and there's plenty of time for you to make as many videos as you need and get monetized with your channel. And then it's just a matter of generating an AI image or downloading stock footage for every few lines of our script. So if we do head back to our script, the first few lines are, what happens when you're not the apex predator, when every shadow could hide something massive? So for this, I'll just head to my AI image generator and just give it a prompt that best suits my script. So in this case, a prehistoric man minding his own business as a scary shadow lurks behind him. Now, if you're lazy like me and you don't want to come up with these prompts yourself, you can just use Claude to make the prompts for you and then just paste those prompts into any AI image generator. Okay, now I'm obviously not going to make the entire 30-minute video here in this tutorial, but I will throw in a piece of stock footage for this next part just to mix things up. So just head to Pexels for your stock footage and then let's just type in prehistoric and then I'll just use this video of the dinosaurs. And all up, by the way, gathering all the footage for your 30-minute video should take you about an hour at most. That's where I spend most of my time. It's just gathering the footage for the video. So once you have all your footage ready, in this case, I'll just use the two I just downloaded, head back to CapCut, and this time you can just drag each image one by one straight into the timeline. So once that's in there, all you need to do now is adjust the length by grabbing the bar here on the right and make sure that the length of the footage ends where the sentence of the voiceover ends. And then we just head over to basic and bring the scale up a little bit so that it just covers the entire screen. So for still images like this one, I like to use a little slow zoom effect just to keep things a little bit more interesting for the viewer. So just scroll to the start of the image here to do that, and then just hit add keyframe. And this just tells CapCut that this will be the start of our zoom. And then we just move to the end of our image and increase the scale slightly and then just hit add keyframe again. And now we have this slow zoom effect for our images. Now the good news is you don't have to do this for every single image, because if we just right click the image here, you'll see copy attributes. And all that's going to do is copy the slow zoom animation we just made so that we can just paste it onto any other image in future for the rest of our video. So as for the stock footage we grabbed from Pexels, let's just simply throw that onto the timeline, adjust the length and scale, and that one will be good to go. And that's exactly how I make my videos. You just do that for the full length of the voiceover, and it takes me about an hour to make at most. And now we're going to also need a thumbnail for our video. So for this, we can just use Canva and use any one of the AI images we've already generated. Because if we do go back to our competitor's channel, that's exactly what's working for them, so it's going to work for us too. So just head to Canva, search YouTube thumbnails, and hit create blank YouTube thumbnail. And from here, it's just a case of dragging in any image from the ones you downloaded. Now, if you do want to add text, you can if you want, as long as it invokes some form of curiosity and that it adds to the thumbnail. It doesn't just repeat whatever the title is already saying. So after all is said and done, we have the niche, the title for our videos, the script, the voiceover, the video itself we edited through CapCut, and then we just made the thumbnail in Canva. And if you're still here, everything I've just taught you is exactly what's working on YouTube right now. And because YouTube's current algorithm is boosting newer channels, it's what's allowed people to get results just like this here, where you can make tens of thousands a month with your new channel. Now, everything I've showed you is the complete system. You have enough to start your channel today and get results. But if you do want to accelerate this and you do want my help along the way, where I give you live weekly Q&A calls and review your channels and answer any of your questions, as well as access to a community of like-minded people also building faceless channels, then you can check out the link in the description below. Inside, you'll also find a list of members with real results. So this person started making $1,000 a day, $14,000 a month over here with their brand new channel, and $25,000 here in just 2 months. So if you do want that level of support and accountability, the link is there. Otherwise, I will see you guys in the next video.